Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene.
So I am alone in the house this evening, which means I can do anything I want, including talking to you guys without getting in anybody's way. So I'm gonna do that, and what I have been doing is, where is it? There. Now I am pointing in frame. I have been preparing to decorate this bit of my lounge room because I don't own my own apartment, or certainly not my own house, so I can't decorate it down to like the nth degree that I would love to do. So I have to pick a few specific areas, and one of the areas that I'm picking is this kind of blank spot above our TV. There's just some plain white cupboards there. So I thought, oh well, that's a blank canvas. Let's have some fun there, boys. Why am I talking like that? Why? Why? This is actually a party tablecloth. Then, just for texture and jazziness and interestingness, I have done some good old stabbing with my scissors along this to create this little shredded bit. And I'm going to be putting some of my usual decorations over the top. I didn't want to put them... I've got my decorations here underneath a few sheets of black, purple, orange cardboard that I have for whatever purposes I may need. But these are some decals that you might recognize from the opening animation of my channel for Vlogoween this year. But I've been using them. The reason I used them for that was I've been using them as decorations in my garland for a couple of years now. So obviously I'm going to be using them again. And so the theme I have for this purple situation is these decals from the amazing brand Erstwilder and vintage. So I want to have a couple of vintage garlands, you know, maybe one there, and then the owl will probably go at the top along with the other ones. But then I've got this vintage witch, for example, and the owl is vintage as well. So this is probably going to take a while, but let's do it. I also got a Starbucks today while I was out. Haven't had one for a while. I'm not addicted enough that I need to go every day, don't worry. This pink, purple, blue cup with no ugly logo, just this tiny little writing. Biconic. Biconic. And if you don't know what I mean by that, the bisexual pride flag is pink, purple, blue. So I freaked out. My bi-ass just needed to have it. Went straight in and bought it. But don't worry, the coffee in it is decaf. I'm not that much of a heathen. So if you see me sipping on that giant cup throughout this vlog, then that's the reason. Okay, so progress. On the sides of the curtain on the edges of these, I put some of the skeleton men from the Kmart kit, and I also stuck up a couple of die-cut bats. And then over here we have the same thing. I love that they're like sort of dancing skeletons, especially like they look like they're doing the Charleston, which I love. I don't know if you could see it before, but I am currently wearing my Nightmare Before Christmas tee, of course. Rewatched that movie the other day and it really is amazing. It's just such a freaking classic. I love Tim Burton so much, and I don't know, I don't care if that's like a basic artistic filmmakery girl thing to say. Like, I just, cringe culture is dead and I killed it. I'm probably gonna say that in nearly every video of Vlogoween whenever I'm like explaining something or commenting on something, but seriously, my life is too short not to dye my hair purple and be proud of being a witch and do a YouTube video every day of October, like, and try pumpkin spice latte, frappuccino. Like, cringe culture is dead and I killed it. I don't care. Cringe culture is dead and I killed it. That's my new mantra. One thing I do want to do for a few decorations this Halloween is I've got them and I want to adjust them and kind of upcycle them into the aesthetic that I want. And so one of them is this white plastic skull that I got from Woolworths, and it is white plastic and it is disgusting. Like the quality of it is just so terrible. So sneak peek of Samhain, sneak peek of Samhain, sneak peek of Samhain, there you go. So ugly. So one of the things I think I showed in my spotlight haul was purple fairy lights. If I didn't somehow, I think I would have remembered to do that, but if I didn't, then here they are. Oh my god. Very purple, very bright, hence why it's kind of freaking out the lens right now, but I love them. I just happened to hold my camera up to this exact spot while I was sitting back like this, and now I'm obsessed with this angle. But I think we have reached the end of the night. I think I'm going to continue this vlog until tomorrow, just because I can. Please ignore Jay the Libra in the background, lol. But I'll see you guys then. Good night! Hello darlings, it's Tess, and welcome back to another day of Vlogoween. Today we need to do some tidying, and only a few videos ago I tidied up my room, which was in a complete like apocalypse state, and now my ability to keep it tidy is just, it's just absolute crap, y'all. It's embarrassing. So we need to do some more tidying today, namely to make room for Halloween, because I need a clear floor for my box to go in and to be able to organize things and wear the right clothes, such as these overalls, which I'm gonna put in a specific get ready with me for you to really show them off, like the print and everything. But I'm gonna be doing that today. I just went and got myself my iced caramel latte in my signature rainbow sequin cup, because we're gonna need some caffeine today, boys. So I think in my head, boys said like that is gender neutral, even though it obviously isn't. Like, I don't know if it's just I've heard it in the context of it being used to address multiple genders in the past and that is stuck. But I don't know, every time I say boys, I mean all of you. Like guys, gals, and non-binary pals. But my brain just goes to boys for some reason. Like, boys, come here is talking to men or boys, but yeah, we're gonna need it, boys. Like, boys in that sense, coming out of my mouth that way is everyone. Like, what's wrong with me? I might change into my comfy clothes. I'll check back with you when I can show you how messy this room actually is, because I'm really not kidding. It's even worse than it was last time. So what I'm doing here is I'm swapping out my winter clothes with my spring and summer clothes, because I've been running out of space with putting my Halloween things away, the outfits that I want to have on rotation for this season, because all of the winter stuff is still there, so I need to pack it away. So all of the winter stuff is on my bed here. Half my face is cut off in this shot probably. All this winter stuff is over there, and then right behind where you are over there is my giant pile of summer clothes that just came out of the drawers, and so now I'm moving this to there, and then the summer clothes from my drawers up to this little cubby that I have to get my everyday clothes out of, the ones that aren't hanging up.
Heart won't let me be. Dreams repeat a sweet but lonely song to me. Dreams are dust, it's you who must belong to me. And thrill my haunted heart.
I just threw that jumper across into my laundry basket and it landed perfectly. I'm just saying. Another throw.
So, was it hard telling people you had pulled at the
Half in.
Haunted heart won't.
These are our friends to whom we are bidding a fond farewell. Lol at my unicorn thingy over there. My brother gave it to me and I don't want to like throw it out yet. It's absolutely beautiful pillowcase stained with hair dye, which is absolutely goddamn disgusting. But if I put a nice clean one there, it's just going to get ruined as well. So F. Rainbow all slip leggings that don't really fit. These purple lace-up pants. These purple plaid pants, which I just wore endlessly. This is actually really short, very, very summer, but it doesn't fit me anymore because your girls is getting a bit thick. So I'm going to put this away with the winter clothes and hope that one day it fits again. Long sleeve Florence shirt. That skirt, these pants that are quite thin, but because they're long I'm putting them with the winter stuff because it is hot to wear them on a hot day. This skirt, also summer, doesn't fit. These pants, this, which was my mum's in the 80s, again, summer colours, and it is a top but it's long sleeve, so it's quite hot. These Titania pants that I wore endlessly, these dyed jeans, this dragon jumper that I wore endlessly, these dolly leggings. So bye bye, good friends, bye bye. This deadass does make it look like all I own is black milk, like black milk, black milk, black milk, black milk, but I love their prints, they're really size inclusive, and they have pockets. Like, I just... bite me. Next up, dealing with this lot. Summer Roundup. Vintage, I think, 1970s skirt that I bought when I was like 16. Stretchy waist, so therefore I can still wear it. Ophelia, stretchy skirt, love it. Bertie Bott's, skirt, and I keep it as a tribute to the art department of Harry Potter, who have no control over J.K. Rowling being an ableist clown. This red bubble t-shirt of Florence. I'll put the name of the artist up on the screen here. This I think is Dangerfield 2, nice planets. This is my piano dress with Anna and Flora. Ada and Flora. Ada. Really. It's one of my most favourite movies by my most favourite director, and I can't even get the names right. Really? End me. This is my Tempest shirt from the Tempest that I was in 2017 with a bunch of amazing people, including my dear friend Yaz from our Greta Van Fleet video, so this is one of my most favourite shirts. This is another most favourite shirt, Precious Stone shirt. This is my summer pyjamas, gotta love some cameos. This is another black milk dress, Art Nouveau. This is my shirt that says Babe with the Power on the collar. These are my celestial overalls. And here is my pillow cover, which I've actually had for like months, but I've just realised how well it goes with Halloween, so yeet. And now to get all of this over here. Oh god. Okay guys, in the midst of all of this clothing madness, I want to show you a couple of things that I got delivered only a couple of days ago. Yes, they are from Black Milk because I am a complete meme, but it's part of the Halloween collection and I just wanted them, and again, like, bite me. So there's this sleeveless shirt that is absolutely beautiful with this like friggin' just beautiful celestial print, and then some purple spooky kitty cat shorts. And while we're on the fashion front, I don't know if you've noticed this in my hair in a past video, I'm not sure, but these are by a local artist here where I live. It's the Blue Wren Collection Handmade Treasures, and I got it from her market stall that she had. I noticed that she, it was weeks ago before October, but I noticed that she had some Halloween bows, and I was like, oh yeah, like, you're coming home with me. So that is my orange batwing one, and then this one is even better, as you can see. So thank you to the Blue Wren Collection. I ought to know your first name considering how much I love the bows, but here they are. And if you are living in Sydney and you want to have some fabulous bows, especially glittery ones, go to thebluewrencollection.com or follow them on Instagram. Okay, so I actually managed to do it. There's a lot of stuff in here that requires a bit of digging. So I do think at some point, in order to like take advantage of everything and to not wear the same things over and over, I'm gonna have to sort of maybe bring some stuff forward that is at the back. And obviously something I'll definitely put at the back after October is my Halloween stuff. So we've got the overalls here, my purple dress there, and I want to create some kind of like jack-o'-lantern belt or neck piece to go with it, so that way I'm wearing purple and orange. And there are the cat shorts that I showed you a second ago, and here is the standard lace collar fabulous dress of velvet that you've seen me wear a bunch of times. Okay, we have dealt with the floor. These are my fabulous Halloween shoes that you guys have seen by now in a video. This is a bag of treats and things that are eventually going to go in my neighbour treat bags, and that piece of paper says don't forget your treat bag. Then over here we have some other decoration stuff, some tinsel, a couple of little pumpkins, my empty cauldrons for my cauldron cakes for the party, tripod over here. This altar, my abundance altar that you guys have seen that I'm about to turn over for Halloween. This is going to be the rainbow Halloween altar. So out there we've got Victorian on the end of the table, vintage and purple above the TV, Samhain on the table, little table, and then this is going to be rainbow Halloween / Samhain. So now I want to show you something cute that was on my desk. This past week and the week before, I've done work for a holiday camp that's run here in it's in Australia and I think the UK as well. There are all kinds of things that they can do, including coding and learning how to DJ, but then one of them is learning how to make YouTube videos. So obviously I went for that, and so I got hired as a teacher, and it was pretty crazy, especially our one this week just went like, it kind of went haywire. It was especially fun. I could tell there were some kids in there that were excited about Halloween, because one of the get to know you questions that I mentioned was, what's something you're excited for? And I said Halloween. So then a bunch of them said that too, and I was asking about their costumes and like blah blah blah. It was really cute. Another kid said she's excited for that, and that her favorite movie is Hocus Pocus 2 because she just watched it. So immediately, without really thinking, I was just like, oh yay, are you a witch too? And she was like, yeah, you know, don't ask me when they're immortals. And I was like, oh god, should I like actually explain to this child that there are real witches? I don't know. She can learn later. But on the last day, it was, did I just do this instead of this? Oh my god, 3 days. On the last day, she decided she wanted to give a present to me and my 2 teaching assistants. And so because she knew that I was excited for Halloween, her mum decided to buy Halloween socks to give us as the teachers. And so this little girl gave me first pick. I wish I could give you a treat bag. Obviously, I picked these witchy ones. So thank you, little girl. I don't want to say your name, obviously, but like, I also answered all of your questions when you asked about being a witch, and I told you and your little friend a spell that they can cast with an apple that I'm gonna put in a future video of Vlogoween. But yeah, I just had to show you those socks. Okay, so the mess on the desk is just kind of semi the same as always. I've been addicted to these recently, so there they are. Orange spray paint, 'tis the season, sequin coffee cup, favourite blood orange, old coffee cup, Swizzles hearts, which I'm again addicted to, and I made sure to get some more from Kmart the other day. These are the two halves of my sort of usual witchy decor. But some of it is gone because it's above the Samhain altar in the living room. So what I might end up doing is using some of this for the Samhain altar over there. I'm not sure, but that's why they're there. So I want to find a safe spot to keep them nice and flat. I'm not sure. And then this is ridiculous, but I'm keeping it because I want to have something easily portable and nice and thick that I can do my crafts on. So you can see here that I spray painted a piece of paper orange. It is actually that piece of paper right there. And so I realized this was the best thing rather than using like newspaper, which is quite thin. So I can take this really easily out to the living room if I want to paint out there, or I can have this on my desk, I can have it on the floor. No matter what, I realized that the donuts box is the way to go. So here it is. I just have to put it somewhere that it's not in the way. This is an amazing brand that does gluten-free and vegan donuts, by the way, and I bought 12, so that's why they lasted me a week. So that's why I have this box at all, and it's just ended up being a complete blessing. Lol. The desk is basically clear. These hairbands need to go in my bathroom. I'm keeping these stickers out because I'm so excited to use them, so maybe I'll put them there on top of the journal stuff. And then heart-shaped pencil, lol. Hey guys, it is now much later in the day. It is properly the night. It is 7:46 p.m. and I am alone in the house again, as you can probably tell because I am in the living room talking out loud instead of hiding in my room where no one can hear me. It is a bit weird to do it in the lounge room if I was like, just hang on, let's pause the TV. Just be quiet, Mom. I need to vlog for a second. No. Today, after I was tidying up and everything, my original plan was to go to Office Works, which is a place I've been to before and told you guys about, to print a whole bunch of things for Halloween that I want to use. I noticed how much it was raining and I was like, oh god. So I am now just finished dinner, some great gluten-free lasagna. Thinking about what I'm going to have for dessert. Probably a couple of strawberries and cream Lindor rules, because your girl cannot go a day without dessert, and by day I mean hour. I'm chain watching Halloween videos currently, and if I get up to anything exciting this particular evening, then I'll obviously show you. Here's something I can show you. This is my clipboard that I've used recently for a job that I did, and it's absolutely ridiculous. I'm about to put it back in my room, which is what made me want to show it to you. But basically it's just my addiction to stickering. So there's a donut that I coloured in, there is a vintage ticket, a zebra, a butterfly, a gem, a I think that was like Waltz of the Flowers from a ballet sticker book that I have. This incredible illustration that I can't remember the name of the artist, which sucks. This thread is from a sticker book that I have of a department store. This is Fragonard's The Swing, which was my favourite painting as a kid just because I love the swing, but now I love it for its licentiousness. As you can see, this woman's skirt is flying up a little bit. Typewriter, gotta love that. Matryoshka doll, fave. These beautiful gem stickers, which I have not been able to find since my original sheet, so the ones I do have are now very dear to me. This illustration is by Caitlin Hazel, and then the department store book continues to give with this little set of pins and a ball. Actually, maybe that was in a toy shop book that I have. Anyway, buy children's toy books if you, or children's sticker books if you are a sticker collector, because there are some beautiful stuff that comes in it, e.g. this also. Oh, and a purple heart cupcake, because why not? Desserts. Oh yeah, baby! So this is my Halloween playlist, just by the way. It starts off with a lot of stuff about treat bags, and then I've been adding some more stuff, vintage stuff there, my intro to Jade the Libra, a whole bunch of videos of like, you know, suburban American mums preparing for their Halloween parties, and it's like exactly the kind of life that I will never have because it'd just not be me at all, but it's so interesting to see it. So these party prep videos, I watch them sometimes of like general parties at any time of the year, and the stuff that, like a balloon arch, which you can see here, that stuff does look really, really cool. And maybe if there was room in my house and I had a proper Halloween party, I would 100% do that. We've got some decoration here, Jade the Libra's past stuff that she's done that is like still inspiring. It doesn't matter that it's not up to date. Then a couple of DIYs there, killer Halloween recipes and decorations. Again, for my party, if I had more people to feed, I would 100% do stuff like that. Some Midge Munster here, who's really fabulous. She's the other spooky Halloween YouTuber that I've been marathoning, as well as Jade the Libra. Tim Holtz as well. I think he's a collector of vintage stuff. That is an hour long. I still haven't seen it. And then recreating vintage Halloween decorations. Rachel Maxey recreating vintage Halloween ads. I mean, Lord, if I could sew, then maybe. This is a whole bunch of like Halloween vibes and stuff like that that I really loved, by the amazing channel A History Tea Time with Lindsay Holiday. And I don't know if I've mentioned her before, but she does amazing historical videos about like the monarchy, all different monarchies. But she also, like a few years ago, if you scroll way back on her channel, she just did this amazing load of like Halloween videos of like music and a history of horror of some things like witches and ghosts. Like she just popped off with Halloween, so you know that channel continues to deliver. Okay, it is getting late. It is 10 p.m. on the button, and I have been editing for hours and hours and hours of different videos that came before this one, but also this one itself, so, you know, haha, that's a bit of videoception, I guess. But I'm definitely going to be going to bed soon, and I hope you've enjoyed spending just the last couple of days with me. I always love spending time with you, even in this weird little way. So please comment down below anything that you have to say about anything I did, anything to do with Halloween, literally anything that you want to tell me. Like, I would just love to talk to you guys. So join me for another day of Vlogoween by subscribing, and you can have more of my rainbow mayhem even after Vlogoween is over. So please stick around for that, I hope so. Give this video a like, hit the notification bell so you are ding ding right on it when I post the next video, which of course will be very soon. And remember, I love you, keep going.